Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing on day 3? Is it day 3? Yes, it is. Losing track of time already. That's a scary thought. Anyways, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you this morning and kind of share something actually more on a personal note. So, when coming up with the name of this challenge, honoring your body just seemed like a really natural thing this time of year for me. I mentioned it the other day about how I've had to really work at honoring my own body, and that this has been a really, really challenging journey for me. So, as I've mentioned, I have 3 daughters, but the one thing I haven't talked about yet is that I had a 4th. So coincidentally, she was born 10 years ago today, and at that time, it was, how do I say this? Incredibly difficult for me to honor my body at that time because we had found out on the 29th of May of that year, 2006, that our daughter had actually passed away. So I walked around for a few days knowing that the life inside me was gone, and my daughters had really connected with her. So this was challenging, but the hardest part of it was just trying to not punish my body or blame it for what happened, because there were other people who wanted to. They thought that my lifestyle, that my dedication to fitness somehow could have been the cause, which is absolutely ridiculous, and I knew that at the time. But of course, we go through these things, and you know, it was challenging. And my girl's dad watched me go through a period of time where I just wondered if I could have done more, if, you know, because I made all these amazing choices with my nutrition, with with my pregnancies and choosing to home birth, and which was right for me. It's not for everybody, but for me, I knew it was the right decision. And yeah, just all these things with breastfeeding and whatnot. Like, I gave everything to my girls. So to have what I felt was a betrayal of my body, to have that experience was excruciating for me. So it took me a long time, let's just say that, to really come to terms with it. And wow, I cannot believe that it has been 10 years today since Molly was born. That was her name, Molly Grace. She was a beautiful, tiny, tiny little baby, and her sisters got to hold her. And, as devastated as I was, and obviously I still miss her, I had Casey 13 months later, and I know that her life would not have been possible had it not been for Molly. And in the end, I guess the message I want to say is that, my body was strong, and she was strong to probably have lasted as long as she did. She was obviously sick, and, my body is wise. And I really just focused on that the last 10 years, about how wise my body was to know that her life was not sustainable. How strong my body was to support that life for as long as it did. She was 26 weeks gestation when she was born, so she wasn't fully done. So something just went awry, obviously. But I've really just focused on what my body did accomplish. And you know what, more than that, like creating a healthy mind set for myself, and working at my emotional health, and honoring my body in that way, in an emotional way, has been so powerful. And I think that that's really what has fueled my mission in the last few years, especially, is that when I went through this experience, I actually grew, and it did take some time. I'm not going to lie and say that it's been all roses, because it hasn't. Like, it's been torturous at the best of times. But I feel now that I've really turned things around and used it as a fuel to ensure that my other daughters stay healthy and that I am that healthy role model that they need, and to teach them to honor their bodies no matter what their bodies may do at times. We need to be grateful that we even have this shell to work with. So it is so important that we take care of it, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones. So that's just the message that I wanted to pass along to you today, that if I can learn to honor my body, even when it went through like the most intense betrayal, perceived betrayal, that all of us, if we put our minds to it and if we really focus on what's important, and that's what our bodies do for us every day, not what they don't do for us, then we absolutely can create a healthy mind and body. We can reach our goals, but even beyond that, see the bigger picture and see that we have the ability to inspire others to do the same thing, and it could literally change their lives. So I encourage you today to take an extra moment. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for me, because today's a really rough day. Take that moment to close your eyes and truly tell your body how grateful you are for all the amazing, just unbelievable things that your body does for you each day. And try to forgive it for all the ways that it may fail you. Okay? So with that, I leave you with so much love and with a heart full of joy for the community that I'm creating in here, and for all the good that it's doing for me as well to get me through these tough couple days in my life. I don't think it's a coincidence that this challenge started at this time. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for all of you. So I wish you all an amazing Wednesday. Hump day! And we'll see you later on today. Bye!